The Fall of Icarus. This is chapter 10. This is the last chapter. Let's get it.
Aubrey.
Oh, dang.
We have unfinished business.
Assist Tesla in regaining control over the tower rift. Okay. Fix the paradox. Okay. Got you. Is there anything on this side? Doesn't look like it. That looks like stairs. Oh, that's kind of cool how they can fold up like that. That's neat.
I'm here. What do I do?
You need to reset the magnetic oscillation. Never mind. Just make all lights go red before pulling the auxiliary power switch.
All lights red. Where is the power switch?
Rose, I need you down here now. Stairs on the right side. Go!
Okay. I got you, Tesla. You better be watching Aubrey, though. I mean, as soon as he regains a little bit of consciousness, he'll bump you on the head. Here we go. This is the half-burnt man, see? That's Ludwig, yes. Oh crap, he just killed Aubrey.
Small talk bores. Get on with it.
That is a hell of a blade to be stabbed with, too. Damn. I mean, I'll try to, but... Oh, damn, it killed both of them.
Have to go now. The rear elevator.
Where are the notebooks?
Where the hell am I going?
On the table.
On the table. What table? Over here? Wait, where the hell are you talking about? Down here. No. Oh, over here. Okay. Enter the rear emergency elevator.
I'll be fine. You go.
Oh crap, it's all behind us. Are we not dead?
Rose, are you okay?
How?
Get up, Rose. You have to run. The tower is about to fall. You need to move.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about me. Just go,
Oh.
Rose. Go. Just keep running forward.
Oh my god. Running forward, there's things in my way. And explosions are happening. Not cool. Okay. This is great. This is great. Okay, going up here. Okay. We love the explosions. Is it behind us? Oh my god, it's really behind. Oh my god, there's two of them. There's two of them behind us. Oh, Jesus Christ. Eat the person. Oh, I just want out. my god, what just happened? What just happened? Rose? 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 Is it dead? Wait, is it dead? Oh, that is just... It's got like little boils on it too. Well, that is just disturbing. Wow. Okay. Let's get the hell up on out of here.
Miss Archer, did you make it?
What?
Yeah?
How are you still alive? The tower fell.
Explanations are due another time. Too many variables. Research you carry is can change everything. You're at the entrance to my private quarters. There's an emergency escape pod waiting ahead. Spin the globe to access the hidden elevator. It will take you down to my evacuation sub. Go!
Find and spin the globe to access the elevator. Hold on. The rift is the way. Where the hell is this globe? Oh, Jesus. Oh, damn it. Well, we're just not gonna talk about that. Let's try going this way. Can we get up there? No? Well, how the hell are we supposed to go? Oh, I almost missed this. You're almost me now. What? You're almost me now, so guiding the younger us will be your future task. Listen to Nikola. It's going to work. We can fix this. Were the messages from us? They weren't... Oh. So they weren't from Ada, they were from us? Time travel? Space-time equals matter, yeah, mm-hmm. Oh, is this like, I don't like this one none too much, so I think I have to go to the other side. So then, did that reset that one over there? Yeah, it did. Shoot. This one's a pain in the butt. Okay, so then let's try this one. That one's good. I'm assuming I have to go back across. Nope. Okay. So then it should be the furthest one. This one. And then this other one. That's an interesting little puzzle mechanism. I honest to gosh don't know if I would have thought about that. Which obviously I did, but there for a hot second I was a little confused. What is that? This way. This way is not blocked. Can I still get a 5? Oh, no I cannot. Okay. Message received. Gotcha. This part of the ship, I mean, even though it's falling apart, it's not so bad. Yes, where? Oh, hello. No. Well, here's a globe. Hold on. You know, I know the ship is falling apart and all, but... Oh gosh, that scared me. Just give me one hot second to take a look around. Is this not the globe that he's talking about?
Ah, is this the one? My dear sister, I left you suddenly and without warning. For that and so much to come, I apologize.
Wait, I didn't go up the staircase. Well, shoot. I hope there wasn't anything real important up there. Because can't go back. Not right now, anyways. Well, shoot. Eureka! How do I get off of here? Oh, right there. Oh, right there.
Okay. How do I start?
This is like a little submarine. Oh crap! Hyperspeed! Are we alive?
Miss Archer! Miss Archer! Is the research safe?
How did... Never mind. Yes. It's right here. Why?
The research. I understand it now. They hold the keys to everything. We can bring her back. We can bring Ada back.
Yeah, how many times have they done that? Well, alright. Well, that was close to the sun. Well, my initial theory of the game was not right. I thought that old Tesla was the bad dude, but turns out he was all right. I don't know. My theory is that we definitely had tried to save her in the past. Quote unquote the future too. I think we tried multiple times probably to save her, and it just was not meant to be that way. She's meant to die. And that's just the only way that it could work out. So very, very interesting though. As far as the game, honest to gosh, I feel like this game has not gotten enough credit that it's due. This is one that I never even heard about. I never seen anyone play it before. I randomly happened upon it while I was on Steam one day, and like I said at the beginning, the graphics is what kind of captivated me. I don't think this game is given enough credit. So let's start with the negatives. I really don't have that many at all. Yeah, I did lag a little bit here and there. I'm gonna chalk that up to being my fault completely. I had the settings on the highest possible graphics. Yeah, I could have lowered it down. You know, even though I have a gaming PC, it's still not the best that's out there. I just wanted something that was very aesthetic looking and very pretty, and that is definitely what I got. So even though there was some lag here and there, I think that it did really good. It's a little it's a little sad if you think about it, because not a lot of people can experience this game just because of how hard that it pulls on your system, because a lot of people don't have, you know, the system required to play this game, even at its lowest settings. But honestly, that's really to be expected anymore. A lot of your games that are coming out have higher graphic qualities, so, you know, that's just par for the course, I guess. So really, I don't even consider that a negative at all. It was very beautiful. As far as what else, personally, I felt like some of the chapters were really short, especially there towards the end, and they didn't give you enough places and things to kind of explore or read, or, you know what I mean? Which I also get too, because of the fact that later on towards the end of the game, you know, you're actually trying to escape, so you really shouldn't have that much time to be like, oh, what's this, you know? But for the player, you know, it still is an adventure horror game, so for the player, I think that that's important to be able to kind of explore and find little hidden secrets and stuff. But I do think that a couple of those chapters should be a little bit longer. I felt like the first two especially were pretty long, and then they kind of just got shorter after that. That being said, this is really the only other thing that I can think of right now, and it's the radius of the interactions. So it's when you know, try to look at a piece of paper, or you try and open a door, or jumping, or using a ladder especially. I feel like that needed to be tweaked just a little bit, because it's, especially with the ladder for me, it's like I had to get right on the icon and click it for it to actually, you know, start the graphic of you actually climbing up the ladder. I learned later on in the game that all I had to do with the jumping one was just run up to it and actually hit the space bar and it'll jump over it. But there for a little bit, I was also having to like get right on it and clicking for it to actually advance. Which that's such a little minor minute thing. It really didn't bother the gameplay that much. It just wasn't as fluent as I would like it to be. That actually leads me to one other thing that I just now thought of, and that's the lack of an inventory / notes / objectives. Now we've seen throughout where we were picking up keys and they were going into what I'm guessing is our inventory, but it was a little confusing sometimes, especially when I picked up one of those keys and I couldn't remember the name that was on it, and that would come in handy to be like, oh, I can just open my inventory and look at the key and see what the name was on it. Because, I mean, once you pick it up, it's gone. Also, I think it would be really nice to be able to pick up the notes, like if you wanted to look at those again or reread something, just to have a place where you can do that. And also objectives. So I know I had a problem a couple of times where, and it's the little text that pops up on your screen like run or find the elevator to. Sometimes there's so much going on in those moments. You're running from a chase scene, but you also have dialogue going across the screen and you're trying to pay attention, and you're also trying to read the objective at the same time, and it's a little hard to keep focus on what you're actually supposed to do. Which, granted, I do think that the little memory people that we kept seeing, you know, in the yellow, that they were also guiding us to certain places that we were supposed to be going. But I still think it would be nice just to be able to, like, you know, hit tab or something and see our objectives of what we're actually supposed to be going to. But yeah, that's all the negatives that I can think of. They're really minute things. It's really nothing that affects the gameplay at all. It's just little things like that, little critiques. And now on to the good things. So let me start by just saying that I freaking love the aesthetic that they have chosen for this game. I love the idea of this creepy ship that's out in the middle of the ocean, and we literally start off on coming to the ship via an automated boat. Who even thinks about that? Which obviously we found out that it is not very safe to have an automatic boat, but it's just so, it's already intrigued your fascination with, there's no one driving this, and then you of course you come onto the ship and there's quarantine, and it just gives off that complete ghost ship vibe that you got going on. I personally, and I know a lot of people are gonna say that they're tired of seeing it, or, you know, it's so mainstream that we need to be picking other, you know, time eras and stuff, but there's just something about this Art Deco, you know, industrial look to games, but also just in real life too. It just fascinates me. Like, I love it so much, and I think that's why I originally even played this game, because like I said, it reminded me of BioShock so much, and BioShock has a lot of this Art Deco feel. It's just such a pretty game. It's just such a really, really nice game, and it is the little small details. Like, there's things that are aboard this ship that I would never even think to put on a ship. From their dang coffee/water machines that we're looking at right now, or their cigar machines, their whole theater. I mean, these are full-on massive rooms that we got to explore, and I would never even think to even put that in a game. But I mean, this team obviously did, and they did a heck of a job. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I am 100% impressed by everything. I think a lot of people would say that you can figure out the storyline from like a mile away. I don't really think so. I mean, granted, I think I figured out pretty much the basis of it fairly easy, but I mean, I think it took me a little bit to even realize that, like, Tesla was a pretty alright dude. I did not like him there in the beginning, but I think that's kind of what horror games do to you anyways. It's just like you kind of don't trust anyone but yourself, and sometimes you can't even trust yourself. So, you know, I still think the storyline was really good. I would have liked to see a little bit more of the premise of time travel and these different alternate things get explored on a little bit. Like, I honestly would have really liked to see the part where we were in the theater and we actually got to hear Ada and Tesla talking. Like, I think that would have been cool throughout the entire game. Like, being able to hear these little silhouettes of people, like what they were actually doing in that moment. I think that would have been really cool. That being said, I can see where this game has so much room to grow upon. Like, I don't want to say it has potential. No, I mean, it's a really good game in itself, but I can see where you can grow on it so much. I would really like to see more of the storyline of these, you know, different reality versions of ourselves. Honest to gosh, it would be really cool, maybe in a Close to the Sun too, to be like one of the passengers on the ship before everything went to hell, where you can actually get to see everything in full glory, I guess is what I'm wanting to say. You know, everything's up and running. We get to see all of the passengers and their jobs, and you know, I think that that would be really cool, because even though this is like the horror type game, it would be a little bit different because it wouldn't have that horror aspect, although I'm sure that you could find a way to put that in there. But I think it would be really cool to see everything where it was up and running. I mean, we kind of got a little glimpse of it at the Masquerade Ball, but I would kind of like that to be played on a little more. I think that that would be a really cool concept to mess with. But yeah, I mean, you could even show it where like you were one of the passengers, and then, you know, what happened when things did go go downhill pretty fast. Now, as far as the horror elements of this game, is it as spooky and as horror-filled as some of your games? No. But it was the perfect amount for me. So at least it wasn't, you know, oh, I'm gonna get jump scared going around every single corner, or, you know what I mean? I think there could have been a little bit more horror aspects, especially to some chapters, but all in all, it was the perfect amount for me, because I'm more in it for the adventure and for the storyline and the backstory behind everything. So I think the balance was really good for me anyways. I can see where some people would say that there wasn't enough horror, but still, it already sets you up for the anticipation of there actually being something, and a lot of times there's not. But even like when we're crawling through the vents and such, I mean, it is such a slow moving process, especially with the ladder scenes, even when you're, you know, crawling between two objects, and especially the vent scenes. We only had 2 little vent scenes, but those gave me some anxiety, because I was constantly like, somebody's gonna walk by, or somebody's gonna stick their hand in the vent, or peek inside, or, you know what I mean? So it definitely sets you up for that anticipation, so you're kind of scaring your own self without there even being one. So it sets it up really good for the scary parts of it anyways. Yeah, that's all that I can think of right now. I'm sure that there's plenty more that I can talk about, but that's where I'm gonna leave it off. I think I did a pretty good job at giving my review. Alrighty, well, that is going to be it for me. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to check this game out on Steam. It deserves some more credit than it is given. And other than that, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye!